class. Today I'm going to be teaching you fractions using music. Fractions is so relevant to music. When you're playing music or if you're dancing or you're listening to a song, it is filled with fractions. So first thing I'm going to tell you about is a whole note. A whole note is 4 counts in one note. So this would be a whole note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see that there's 4 counts in one whole. So that would be 4 over 4, 4/4. So we are going to identify improper fractions and mixed numbers using the piano. We are going to write each fraction I create using the piano 2 different ways. We're going to write it as an improper fraction and we're going to write it as a mixed number. So I'm going to do an example for you now. Okay, so the first improper fraction we're going to do is this. So count how many fourths with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just counted 8 fourths. So I'm going to write that down. 8 fourths. Okay, so I'm also going to draw a picture of that to show you what that means. So it has to be, the whole has to be divided in fourths. Each of these represent a whole, and I divide them into fourths, and I have 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 8 fourths. This is an improper fraction because we can make this into a mixed number or a whole number. Well, how many wholes is 8 fourths? 8 fourths. Well, it's 1, 2 wholes. It is 2 wholes. See, it's 2 whole circles. Let's try another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many fourths did I just count? I counted 5 fourths. This is an improper fraction. It is improper because the bigger number is on top. I have 5 fourths. So I want to turn this 5 fourths into a mixed number. I want to see how many holes I can make. How many holes can I make with 5 fourths? Well, let's find out. So I'm going to draw 2 circles. And I'm dividing into fourths because fourths is my denominator. How many fourths do I have? Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, how many holes is that? Well, it's 1 hole, and how many are left over? 1/4 is left over. So it's 1 and 1/4. These are equal. 5 fourths. Hi class, okay, you've been learning all about improper fractions and mixed numbers, but I'm going to show you a different way to look at it. I'm going to show you how to look at it as division. So remember when I was talking about the piano and how there are 4 counts in every whole? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 whole note equals 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this case, 1 whole equals 4 fourths. So we're going to actually, I'm going to play some melody on the piano, and we're going to make an improper fraction, and we're going to turn it into a mixed number by using division. And I'm going to show you what I mean right now. So I am going to count by fourths using my piano. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many fourths was that? That was 9 fourths. That was 9 fourths. Well, I want to look at this as division now. So I'm going to say, well, how many whole notes can I make with 9 fourths? How many wholes can I make? So I'm going to read it as 9 divided by 4. How many times can 4 go into 9? How many wholes does it make? And what's left over? So we're going to draw it out. We're going to draw some circles. I don't know how many we need yet, but just start off with 2, and then we'll add more if we need them. So I'm going to divide my circles into fourths because fourths is my denominator. And we're going to count 9 fourths. I'm going to need one more. So here's another circle. So I'm going to ask myself, well, how many wholes can I make? Well, I'm going to count by 4s. Here's 1 4. I can make 1 4, 4. I can make another 4. That's 8. And then I need one more. Right now I have 8. I need one more, but I can only color one in. I can't color the whole thing in. I can only color one in because it's 9 fourths. Or you could read it as 9 divided by 4. So how many wholes is that? How many times can I count by 4? Well, I can count by 4 how many times? 2 times, because there's 2 holes. 2 holes. And what's left over? What's my remainder? What's left? 1. 1 what? 1 fourth. So 9 fourths is equivalent to 2 and 1 fourth. I can make 2 wholes and I have 1 fourth left over.